In the quiet heart of rural South Australia, a trusted teacher turned politician siphons off over $430,000 meant for vulnerable kids' education, splashing it on luxury home makeovers and jet-setting flights, only to cling to power for years before a crushing court hammer drops, forcing his dramatic exit from Parliament. But what if this scandal isn't just about one man's greed, but a decade-long betrayal that exposes cracks in our political trust like never before? Welcome to Aussie Political Updates, your pulse on the unfiltered truth of Aussie power plays. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and let's dive into the shocking saga that's left Mount Gambier reeling. Transport yourself back to the sun-baked streets of Mount Gambier in 2006, where a charismatic young educator named Troy Bell, fresh from teaching at Port Augusta Secondary School, co-founds the Independent Learning Centre, a beacon of hope for at-risk high schoolers struggling to stay in the game. With his easy charm and passion for rural kids, Bell rises fast in the Department for Education, securing funds from not-for-profits invoiced through Millicent High School to fuel the ILC's mission of second chances and skill building. But beneath this noble facade, a darker tale unfolds. Between 2009 and 2013, Bell allegedly diverts $436,023.24 straight into his personal pockets, using forged documents and false dealings to mask the theft, paying off credit card debts, offsetting his mortgage, funding property investments, and even booking flights to Los Angeles for what prosecutors later branded pure extravagance. The ICAC probe kicks off in 2014, just as Bell swaps his classroom for the state parliament, winning the seat of Mount Gambier as a Liberal in the March election that year, his victory a testament to his local hero status. Yet, the shadows lengthen. By August 2017, charges hit, 20 counts of theft and 6 of dishonest dealing, prompting his swift exit from the Liberals to run as an independent, vowing innocence amid cries of a political witch hunt. Re-elected in 2018 and 2022, Bell pockets nearly $1.5 million in wages while fighting the case, his office buzzing with tireless advocacy for Southeast communities despite the noose tightening. The trial, delayed endlessly by applications for stays, high court bids, and even the tragic death of his barrister Mark Griffin from cancer in 2019, finally erupts in June 2024, a grueling 3-month marathon in the district court where jurors hear explosive evidence, including a covert recording of Bell admitting to a former Liberal leader that he transferred funds to his own account and needed a top lawyer to defend it. After 2 days of deliberations, the verdict lands like thunder on September 26, 2024. Guilty on 25 of 26 counts, acquitted only on one minor charge, with the judge noting Bell's trusted position enabled the systemic fraudulent offending driven by sheer greed. Bell, stunned but defiant, appeals immediately, refusing to vacate his seat under the Constitution Act 1934, allowing him to soldier on in Parliament as sentencing looms. But here's the twist that turns the story on its head. In March 2025, during sentencing submissions, his lawyer Nick Healy begs for a delay, citing Bell's anxiety, depression, and the $800,000 in legal fees that forced the sale of his family home and left him on the brink of bankruptcy. No physical victims, he argues, and dated crimes from over a decade ago. Prosecutor Gemma Litzter fires back, slamming the absence of remorse and demanding jail time up to 10 years per theft count and 15 for the aggravated dishonesty, emphasizing general deterrence for such breaches of public trust. Judge Rolf Solio reserves his decision, but the appeal hearing in August 2025 becomes the real battleground, where Bell's team pushes claims of miscarriage of justice from trial errors. Then, the hammer falls on August 28. The Court of Criminal Appeal unanimously dismisses it, paving the way for sentencing and expulsion. Outside court, a shocked Bell, looking every bit the weary 52-year-old who claims the saga aged him a decade, announces his resignation to Speaker Leon Bignell, bringing 9 years of limbo to a close while hinting at further appeals. Premier Peter Malinauskas welcomes the certainty for Mount Gambier, but surprise strikes again. No by-election, as Bignell cites $950,000 costs and the March 2026 state poll just months away, leaving the seat vacant until then. Opposition leader Vincent Tarzia calls it a disappointing day for constituents deserving better representation, while locals whisper of betrayal from a man who championed their cause. As Bell steps into the unknown, facing potential years behind bars and financial ruin, the real intrigue builds. Will his final appeals rewrite this tale of downfall, or is this the end of a political career built on stolen dreams? Yet, as the gavel echoes in Adelaide's courts, a bigger question haunts the halls of power. What if Bell's saga is just the spark that ignites demands for tougher checks on our elected officials, reshaping accountability forever? Thanks for tuning into Aussie Political Updates, your frontline for raw Aussie political exposés. If this epic fall from grace blew your mind, smash that like button, share with your crew, and subscribe with notifications on to stay locked into every scandal shaking the nation. What's your take? Justice served or a witch hunt gone wrong? Fire away in the comments, and we'll see you next time.